Thank you, Ms. Allen. Philip Ashamala is the next candidate. He's an engineer, a composer, and songwriter. Mr. Ashamala.
If a human being has one iota of self-respect, dignity, pride, honor, grace, and decency, he would never accept to pass the hat or extend his hand begging for money and campaign donations. Therefore, by our acceptance of the legality of campaign donations, we have also accepted to limit our choice of leaders to corrupted politicians, expert panhandlers, and professional beggars. We have also forced our intelligent voters to select and choose the least harmful person from among a bunch of worthless nincompoops who are devoid of any self-respect, dignity, pride, honor, grace, or decency. Hi, I am Philip Ashamala, and I am running for mayor of Los Angeles City. The thrust of my platform is to abolish campaign donations and introduce harsh penalties for both donors and recipients for the reasons that I mentioned before. Thank you for listening, and remember to vote on April 20th. That's it.
Thank you, Mr. Ashamala. If you tuned in late to Channel 2, we are presenting a special 90-minute edition of Newsmakers. Our guests are the 24 candidates running for the office of mayor of Los Angeles.
And now we're going to have for our next guest, Philip Ashamala. Mr. Ashamala, they think that there's close to 30,000 active criminals within the city of Los Angeles. What do you plan to do as mayor to make sure that crime does not exist? What are your solutions?
Well, first you have to think about the origin and the reason why do we have so many criminals. First, the politicians are corrupt. They take bribery in the name of campaign contributions. And when you have the top people and the politicians corrupt and they are animals and criminals, it trickles down to the civil service employees and to the public. Everybody becomes a thief.
So from your perspective, there's a value problem, there's a value system problem.
We have to start from the top. We have to get noble, honest, and honorable politicians to be the leaders so that the population, the civil service, and the public follow them and have a good example.
So your solution is to establish high ethical standards with the top of the line.
That is correct.
The senior management people in the city and the mayor's office. Okay, the second question to you. How do you stop industries, companies from leaving Los Angeles to Arizona and New Mexico? What do you plan to do about that?
You have to improve the people in civil service, the government employees, and make them responsive and nice to the business people. And you have to improve the crime and criminal situation, because I myself is the most victimized person in Los Angeles. They burglarized my house 3 times. They burglarized my office 3 times.
You've been a victim then, huh?
They stole my car 3 times. 3 times they broke into my accounts in the banks and stole $10,000. One time I was mugged in my own car at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was shot in the head with a gun.
So
so I thought myself of leaving the
so you have a
city.
You have a personal
testimony
interest. Very quickly, the city budget crisis, taxes. People don't want any more taxes. How do you plan to keep employees there and to provide good efficiency service for the city of Los Angeles?
You have to improve the situation by cutting 5% of the civil service employees, and you have to increase their efficiency. 50% of the salaries of the city employees are wasted because they work at 50% efficiency.
So immediately you want to go from the top down in
There
terms of
is
efficiency.
also tremendous waste. Look at the mayor who is spending $250,000 going to Europe and Japan.
Racial harmony, real quick, a few seconds, racial harmony. How do you plan to bring Los Angeles together in terms of all the ethnic and racial groups?
You have to treat them all equally and justly and with compassion. You cannot differentiate between the African Americans and the Koreans and favor some.
Mr. Ashamala, I want you to look right into that camera. Tell the people why you want to become mayor.
I want to become mayor because it's a stepping stone and a springboard to be governor of California and president of the United States.
And with that, we're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with our next guest right after this message. Thank you so much for being on the program. Just make yourself comfortable.
You're
right
welcome.
there. Thank you so much for being here.